This video is brought to you by Answerly, a question platform that pays you for adding high-quality answers on different questions. The users are rewarded in Answerly tokens, which they can easily convert into dollars or any other cryptocurrency by using one of the exchanges mentioned in the description.
Do you know Joshua Bassett, Sophia Wiley, Matt Cornett, and Olivia Rodrigo? Probably. Those names ring a bell in your head. I know you know them. They were the main cast in this famous series, which is the High School Musical, the series cast. Moreover, some of you still hooked up with the series, but do you know what their cast need to went through? If you like to know the hardships that they went through, this video was made for you. Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to talk about the strict rules of the High School Musical, the series cast Best Movies. So, if you're new on our YouTube channel, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell to get updates whenever we post. Tim Federle's High School Musical, the series, is an American mockumentary musical drama streaming television series based on the High School Musical movie series. This series follows a group of teenage theater aficionados who take part in a school production of High School Musical, the musical. Set in a fictitious version of East High School, the school where the original film was shot. Olivia Rodrigo, Joshua Bassett, Matt Cornett, Sophia Wiley, Larry Saperstein, Julia Lester, Dara Renee, Frankie Rodriguez, Mark Sarcier, Kate Raiders are among the cast members of the show. High School Musical, the series, aired as a previous simulcast on Disney Channel, ABC, in freeform on November 8, 2019. Ahead of its November 12 launch on Disney+, the first season has 10 episodes. They really became famous because of this series, but just so you know, before they achieved becoming famous actresses and actors, they passed through first the hole of needle in their performance. It means that they went through many hardships in order to become the main cast. This series was produced by Disney, and since Disney has a lot of young audiences, they made strict rules for the casts of the series. Here is the list of strict rules that were made by Disney. Strict rule number 1. Actors and actresses must have a clean image. Disney was known for having a lot of young audiences. They made sure that their film will have a good reflection to its audience through having this strict rule. The actors and actresses must maintain good reputation, especially if the movie is still ongoing. They need to keep themselves away from scandal, especially in public. Furthermore, they need to act perfect in front of camera, and they should not make the press mad at them. The production prohibits them to wear revealing clothes. In addition, this rule is not only applicable while the series is still ongoing, but also after you sign the contract. You cannot escape it for almost a year or 2 years because the production is still making use of their names, images, and publicity. If they did not obey with this rule, they will be fired at the set. Disney made sure that their actors and actresses were all in good reputation by monitoring them, and it is all because of their audiences. Strict rule number 2. Actors and actresses must be good at music. Obviously, High School Musical, the series, is a musical type of film. Therefore, the actor and actresses must possess good skill at singing and playing musical instruments. Some of the cast were contractually bound to pursue singing career, and this have been a history. Disney pushes their actors and actresses to release new music, and behind the scene, they made them release their own solo album music. If you know Olivia Rodrigo, she is really famous now in singing industry, but before, she is just a cast of High School Musical, the series. That time, they encouraged her to release a song entitled Driver's License, and the song was made everyone broken. It is another way to promote the High School Musical, the series. One of the original soundtracks was originally sung by Joshua Bassett and Olivia Rodrigo. Disney was helping its actors and actresses to boost their popularity and musical career. Strict rule number 3. Committed to work. Disney wants to have actors and actresses who can fully dedicate their time to work. Since Disney was really a successful film industry, they made sure that they can always produce quality films. Honestly, the cast was basically given up their freedom to meet the expectation of the Disney industry and to prove that they are worthy of casting. Apart from that, even on the set, there was no time to joke around and they must focus on working. They expect the cast to go to set every day and attend vocal and acting classes, regardless of the happenings of their personal life. If you were a cast, then you must always be available for a reshoot in some commercial advertisement. It's their one way of promoting the film. If you happen to fail to attend every meeting, then they will fire you in an instant because they have tons of backup cast. Strict rule number 4. Goodbye constructive criticism. Probably most of us have this prior idea of High School Musical the series, since we already watched the main franchise of High School Musical. Right now, the High School Musical the series was admired by its own cast because it is really an enticing plot and they can sing and dance lively. But honestly, if the cast wants to share his or her ideas that might add for the betterment of the film, the production was not open for that. Their production was the only one who could revise in its plot. To make it simple, they were not open for criticisms, and that means that leave all the idea to the production and executive team, no matter how frustrating it was. Strict rule number 5. Have a real relationship with co-cast. I know a lot of us wish shipping some cast members to become in a relationship, and Disney wants it too. They highly encourage the cast to be in a relationship on and off the cam because they said that the audience can feel the chemistry if that happens. This has become their tradition in promoting the film. Let's just be honest, with the cast spending a lot of time with one another, probably some of them can develop their feeling and then start dating. Joshua Bassett and Olivia Rodrigo was next on the line because even in behind the scene, they can see the sweetness between them. But sorry to destroy your ship. According to their one interview, they were not together, but Olivia said that Joshua was her best friend and she loved him. Strict rule number 6. Longer days with the production. Since I already mentioned Committed to Work, the High School Musical the series has been a laborious film. It was considered as a laborious film because it focuses in singing and dance. And just so you know, a lot of workshops were needed to attend by the cast like music, dance, and acting classes. It can take a lot of hours, that is why they were looking for cast who can fully dedicate its full time to work. The Disney was expecting the cast to have a prior training before the shooting happens, and since they want to produce a perfect and quality film, they made a really crazy hectic schedule for everyone. Strict rule number 7. The salary is non-negotiable. If you think that signing the contract at Disney was the best decision you made because you think that if you become a regular cast, you can negotiate your salary, but sorry to burst your bubble, it is a no. The cast and their parents can't negotiate their salary to increase. Disney has this rule that what they want to give as a salary is what you get, no more complaints by the cast. I'm hoping that they get what they deserve. I hope you get inspired by the cast of High School Musical the series. If you know something about the strict rules in film industry, just feel free to comment in the comment section down below.
If you like this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to this channel. To learn more about Answerly and Answerly tokens, check out the links in the description.